The storm desk. Read the storm, book the roofs. The roof is sold, the homeowner is at the table, and then it comes. Too high. Send me the quote. My insurance will handle it. Your representative hears the words and starts arguing. They lose. The objection is almost never the sentence said out loud. Too high usually means, I don't see why your number beats the other guys. By the end, you'll know the 10 objections that stall the most estimates and how to answer each without crossing the line. Start with the one move that works on all 10. An objection is a request for information or reassurance. It is not an argument to win, so run the same sequence every time. Repeat the concern in your own words. Ask one clarifying question. Then stop talking. Silence is the most underused move in roofing sales. The homeowner fills the gap, and what they fill it with is closer to the truth than their opening line. Answer with facts on paper. Then a dated next step. Repeat, clarify, document, schedule. Objection 1. Your price is too high. Reps hear high and reach for a discount. Wrong. Discount first, and you've told them your number was padded. Too high hides 4 worries. The scopes don't match. They budgeted from old prices. They can't pay all at once. Or they don't see your value. So before you defend the number, set it next to what they're comparing and go line by line. Most gaps live in lines a homeowner can't read. Flashing, underlayment, decking. A bid that drops flashing isn't cheaper. It's a smaller job wearing the label. While you're on price, tell the truth about cost. The number moved. Leading shingle makers raised prices 6 to 10% in early 2025 and announced another round for spring 2026, partly from tariffs on metals and shingle chemicals. That's a documented reason to act, not a fake deadline. Quote the increase, never invent one. And on financing, never read a monthly payment like it's the price. A PACE loan, repaid on the tax bill, can sink a homeowner who can't carry it. Objection 2. I need more bids. The most reasonable thing a homeowner can say, and pressure is the worst answer. Someone shopping a 5-figure purchase is doing what a smart buyer should. Fight it, and you confirm you're the pushy one, so arm them to compare. Tell them, lay the estimates side by side, and check the scope, the warranty, and who honors it, who pulls the permit. Send me the confusing one, and I'll read it. Now you're the bid every other gets measured against. Then a dated task. Call Thursday, lead with warranty. Objection 3. I don't think the roof is that bad. Don't argue. The second you debate a homeowner about their own roof, you've lost, even when you're right. Instead, split observation from recommendation. Tell them, here's what I saw, here's why it matters, here's what I'd put in writing. Walk the photos. Granule loss in the gutters, exposed mat, crease shingles, a soft spot underfoot. If it's a repair, say so. If it needs watching, set a date to check again. Manufacture urgency where there's none, and you burn the referral. Objection 4. My insurance company will handle it. This is where good reps get companies sued. Read it twice. You can describe what you see and write an estimate, but you never handle or negotiate the claim for them because that makes you an unlicensed public adjuster crossing the line. In 2024, the Texas Supreme Court ruled in the Stonewater roofing case that a roofer can't dodge public adjuster licensing by calling himself an insurance specialist. Say this instead. Your insurer decides coverage, not me. I document the condition and write the estimate for your adjuster. Build a do not say list and drill it. Never say, we'll handle, fight, negotiate, or maximize your claim. Never say, we'll get your claim approved or guaranteed coverage. Never say this. We'll eat your deductible because absorbing a homeowner's deductible is insurance fraud in many states. The deductible is theirs to pay. Full stop. Treat a representative who hints otherwise like one who falsified a permit. And if assignment of benefits paperwork appears, slow down. Signing claim rights over to the contractor is a binding contract. No blank forms, no rushed signatures. Objection 5. I don't want a pushy salesperson. They're carrying a bad memory of some other pitch. So make your process feel smaller and in their control. Tell them, I'll show you what I found, answer your questions, and leave the written scope. Want time? We'll set a follow-up instead of deciding now. And here's a trust signal hiding in the law. The FTC's cooling off rule, the federal 3-day cancel right, lets buyers cancel many at-home sales of $25 or more. Here's the notice, 3 days to decide. Nothing like a hard close. Objection 6. I saw bad reviews about roofing contractors. Don't get defensive, don't dismiss it, meet it with real proof. Recent references, your warranty process, your license and insurance, who their contact will be. If they find a complaint, you'd rather talk it through than have them wonder. What you cannot do is cheat the reviews. Since October 2024, The FTC's fake reviews rule makes a long list illegal. Buying positive reviews, paying for fake negatives, posing as customers, burying honest negatives. One test. Would it survive a regulator reading it back? Objection 7. I'm worried about the crew and the job site. This one is a buying signal in disguise. A homeowner picturing nails in the driveway and the dog at the gate is closer to yes than they sound. So answer with a plan, not don't worry. Materials stage here, your contact is this person. Cleanup includes a magnetic nail sweep daily. Tell me about pets, gates, and parking. Specificity is the reassurance. Then the safety line. Reps never invite a homeowner onto the roof, and falls are the leading cause of death in construction. Objections 8 and 9. Fast. I need to talk to my spouse. Respect it and ask what their first question will be. That surfaces the real objection behind the spouse. Leave the same written scope for every decision maker so nobody plays telephone. Then, can you match this cheaper quote? Sometimes no. Tell them, if there's a real way to cut the cost, I'll show it in writing. What I won't do is strip flashing to match a number, because then you're buying a different job. You don't have to win them all, just the clear ones. Objection 10. I'm not ready. The vaguest one, and the one most worth a better question. Not ready can mean budget, trust, timing, decision fatigue, or a roof that doesn't need work yet. Don't guess, and don't close it blind. Ask, is the holdup mostly timing, budget, doubt about the roof, or something else? Then build the next step around the real answer. Active leak, document it today. Stable roof, schedule a check-in. Either way, leave with a date. The one who passed in a quiet spring is a different buyer once hail crosses the street. Most roofing deals aren't won in the room, they're won in the days after, where the average company quietly bleeds revenue. Sales research shows very few close on first contact, with roundups often citing 5 or more touches before a typical close. Treat that as directional. It varies by source. But most reps quit after 1 or 2, so the homeowner who needed a third nudge buys from whoever showed up. The estimate is hottest the day you hand it over. So run a same-week cadence. Make every touch carry something useful, and end each one dated. Here's where RoofPredict fits, and where it doesn't. The re-engagement touch is the most underused money in roofing, and it lives in your old book. RoofPredict pairs an estimated roof age range with storm physics modeled per home, so you resurface the past contacts whose roofs a recent storm most plausibly wore out, before you've even built a route while the chasers knock blind. It does not inspect, diagnose damage, or decide coverage. Roof age is a range, not an expiration date, so close the loop. An objection is a request for information, not an argument. Repeat, clarify, document, schedule,